Well, Joe, goalless draw here, another game without a huge amount in it, but what do you make of the game?
Frustrating more than anything. Disappointing. Fair play to Griff. They've had a game plan. They've sat in and made it really difficult for us to break down. I think the goalie's made one save from Jack in the second half early on. It's a fantastic save from the keeper. He's tipped onto the post, but apart from that, again, nothing. A lot of the play, which we knew would happen, but couldn't quite make it count. It was frustrating. The pitch doesn't help. It's the worst I've seen it here. For being blatantly honest, it's really bad, and it makes it scrappy for both teams. I'm sure Griff don't want it how it is, but it is what it is at the minute. So yeah, it's a frustrating evening. But look, we kept a clean sheet. We said at half time, worst case, if it's not going to happen in front of goal for us, then make sure you don't concede and we draw the game 0-0. And yeah, we've done that there. We've had a couple of half chances to maybe create chances which we haven't done, and Murph's had a good chance towards the end there. If he brings it down, he scores. But yeah, it's frustrating, but we move on now.
You said after Wednesfield, if it's going to be a game like that, just make sure you get away with it. 0-0. Didn't do it there, but it did here. You seen some progression in terms of that defending.
Yeah, we defended well. We defended well. They played Sam up front in the first half, who kind of sat off us and let us have a lot of the ball. They brought the big lad on in the second half, who caused us a few more problems. But we dealt with him well. They haven't had any chances, to be fair to them. And nor have we again. It was one of them games where very little happened. I feel sorry for the fans who have watched it, because there weren't much going on. But we're going to get it, Liam. I've said all summer. If the boys thought that it was going to be as free flowing and free scoring as it was last year, it's a massive shock, because it was never going to be the case. This league is so much more difficult than what we faced last year, and we were blowing teams away inside 10-15 minutes last year. It's not going to happen this year, because teams are a lot more organised and rigid off the ball, and they make it a lot more difficult for you. So we need to try and get used to that. So whether that's trying to bring a little bit more quality in, then hopefully we can do that if we can, and we just need to find a way to break teams down that are going to do it, because we're going to face it a lot this year. So yeah, we need to work hard to try and change that.
Is that sort of a creative spark coming from deeper, or is that a finishing touch, or a combination of
it could be everything. It could be everything, Liam. It's we lacked quality again today, and it's tough, because you try and set a team up for the circumstances you're in, and we tried to get our more technical players on the pitch, which we did, and again it didn't happen for them. So yeah, it's a mixture of maybe trying to get another goal scorer in, that can get you out of a bit of a mess. When in games like that, that just gets you a goal out of nothing, but they're difficult to find, or it may be that little bit of quality that we lack from deeper areas that we're trying to sort out. But the one I wanted got a bit of a ban, so we're trying to get a ban sorted through the lad that we wanted. So yeah, we just got to be patient.
Two positives tonight coming in the form of Jack Edwards coming back and Tom Wheel coming back off the bench as well for his first game of the season after injury. Two real positives and boosts for you going forward.
Yeah, Wheelie back in, obviously just played 10 minutes. We tried to get the ball into Tom a little bit more then, and it worked, to be fair. We looked a bit more of a threat when Wheelie come on the pitch, but he hasn't done anything all summer, so we need to really manage Tom. He's been helping me out as assistant, so we've got to manage Tom, and fantastic to have Jack back in and around it. And he's cramped up a bit after an hour because he hasn't played much football, so it was good to get Jack back. He'll only get better, Jack, now, and yeah, it's nice to see Jack back in with the boys and somewhere where he feels comfortable. And it didn't happen from Atherstone. It happened. It's football, and sometimes that happens. So he's come back, and yeah, he's hungry to do well, Jack. So we'll try and get the best out of him.
And then another week's break now until Stafford in the Vars next Friday night. Good to be back on home turf and maybe get a bit of a break from the league as well.
Yeah, it's a welcome break from the league now. We've played 7 games. We're still playing catch up with some teams. Some teams have played 10, so we are still playing catch up with that. But it's nice to have a little break now. In terms of the Vars, I wish we had a game Saturday. It's not to be, and we have to deal with that. But yeah, we'll train next week, and we'll give the lads a weekend off, and we'll train next week, and we'll get ready for Stafford, which will be a tough game. But it's nice to be at home. We're 3 from 3 in the league at home, and we're 2 points from 12 away. So we know where our form's better. So hopefully we can do that next week and progress in the Vars, because it's something that we want to do well in. So we'll try our best to win what will be a difficult game.